Hi everyone, it's Inane Babbler and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. Last episode, we had somebody crash land and they are currently suffering from paralytic abasia. They have 27 more days until they self-cure on their own, or we can go try to get some Glitterworld medicine and heal them. We also built more of our base, got a windmill, or a wind turbine, and a battery, and we're making good headway on this new base. If you want to learn more about what we did last episode, how we got this all set up and done, click the link up above that I'm going to put there. All right, so this time around, we're going to get some more food, get everything stocked up, get rice fed. And once rice is all fed, which might be right about now, we're going to head out into the world and try to get some Glitterworld medicine. We're going to take Ally, we're going to take Martin, we're going to take Jackson. These are the three people that have any kind of fighting skill at all. I wanted Ally to have that recurve bow. Not sure where that wound up, but it's somewhere around here. There it is. So Ally, get that recurve bow. Jackson, I'd like you to get that bolt action. And you know what? Let's just head out. World. By the time they gather up, it's going to take them a little bit to gather. Send a caravan to this item stash. Let's accept. We're going to take Jackson and Ally and Martin. We're taking some pemmican and some simple meals. All right. I think that's good. Maybe a cup, maybe we'll take 14 meals. Yes, I want to go ahead and do this. Go ahead, go. So the only person that's going to be left here is Pansy. And they're currently cheering up Rice. Great. It's not the greatest timing in the world. It is nighttime. So they're actually not moving. So they can forage every day. Martin knows how to forage, as does Jackson, but barely. Ally does not forage at all. The risk here is if we get raided back at home, Pansy is the only one here with no weapon. And Rice is in a kind of a coma right now, a paralytic abasia. So let's just hope we don't get raided. Okay, well, Pansy is wandering around confused because of Alzheimer's, so hopefully Rice has enough food. Yeah, Rice is okay. It's just a little caravan. Half a day. We're a tenth of a day away. Okay. What do we have here? Well, we're supposed to be looking for an item stash. Where is the item stash here? I don't see it. Is it in this room? I think it may be in this room. All right. Martin, you're gonna breach the door. Jackson, you're gonna step back a little bit. Ally, you're gonna be right here. What's your range on this bow? Right there. Seems good. Jackson's right there. You ready, guys? Okay. There were no issues. And there's some Glitter World medicine right there. Here's a passive cooler. We're gonna claim that. I have it paused right now while I take a quick look. Is there anything else we're gonna want to leave with? You know, while we're here, probably shouldn't be doing this, but let's think about this. A sandstone grand stele. A towering slab with extensive engravings on the side. Steles, S-T-E-L-E-S, have been used since ancient times to memorialize individuals. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'm not really going to worry about taking anything here because there's really nothing I want to take. All right, let's how do we reform the caravan here? Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to cancel that. Oh, I just saw it. So reform caravan. And we're going to go here to that little logging camp. What am I messing up on? Oh, okay. I had to do a waypoint, which is right click. Tenth of a day away, which is just 2 quick hours, except we're bringing all of our travel supplies. So we want that Glitter World medicine. We're taking everything. What items are on here that we might want to take? I don't care about chunks right now. Or the steel urns. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I want to stay light. Remember, we have to kill the people at this work site because they are the Goo Oink. They attacked us. They killed Rex, our rhinoceros. And also an 8-year-old kid. All right. Are we paused? Oh, okay. Well, this is kind of a formidable base here. What do we have going on? We have some cages. There may be people in there. We also have a solar generator, 2 buildings. Oh boy. Well, we walked into something a little bit crazy, I think. but I'd like to try to take them out. So we're going to position ourselves. We're also going to use an animal war call. And that's a mega sloth, which is a good thing. Martin's animal war call. Is there a level? Okay, what does this actually do? With the powerful bellow and psychic connection, call an animal to fight your enemies for a few hours. They're holding some sort of prisoners or something here. And there's some pretty good resources here as well. So we are going to attack them. Hopefully this is not a huge mistake. We need Martin to get over to by that mega sloth to use this animal war call. Is there another animal on this map here? Just some emus, so we're not going to worry about that. We got 2 people have activated. They have machine pistols. Okay, but this one's really bad at shooting. This one's kind of okay at shooting. They're actually at the same ideologian of ally. So I don't know, maybe they repent and they just got mixed up. We'll see, but I think they're going to have to die. So, Jackson, is there cover here? Cover effectiveness 75. So you're going to stand here. Ally, you're going to stand here. See if that works. Martin, you're going to get just a couple tiles up to get that mega sloth going. Animal war call. I don't know how close I need to get. All right, he did it. So he's going to start attacking, it looks like. Martin has a steel knife, so he just needs to maybe protect. Ally, can you shoot from there? Out of range. Just out of range by 1 tile. That was a good shot, Jackson. All right, let's keep it. Can't hit target. Why not? We're gonna go right here, ally. You want to down that one? Go ahead, get that one. Let's back up, ally. This mega sloth is going to take care of it for us. We don't want to hit the mega sloth, so... Alright, we are good. That was well executed, guys. The mega sloth is here, and he's actually smiling, I think. Can we tame him quickly? What's that about? Let's see what the tame is needed. I don't think we'll be able to tame her quickly enough. Megasloth may attack upon failed attempts. All right, we're not going to try that. We're just going to cancel all that. But we have a bunch of things going on here. Okay, first of all, we have these people that have some gear. It's all tainted. This guy has something. He has a revolver, a machine pistol. Somebody's going to want to take that. We got some fine meals. Let's open up this because I don't know what is that. Let's check that out real quick. Martin, do you mind? Open that up. I want to see what's in it. If it's something, if it's a prisoner, or if it's a corpse. It is a dead corpse. I don't know if they're keeping all of these as corpses. They're all corpses. Let's open them all up. They're resting, both of them. Well, let's go in here. Maybe there's something in here. Let's open up that door. Look, this bed's in here, guys. Claim that. Jackson, you can sleep there. Ally, claim that. And you can sleep there. They're going to go to bed. Martin, what are you up to? You're going to... How you doing with food? You're okay for now. Open up these steel cages and see what's in there. Figure a horror. I think they're all corpses. Yeah, they're all corpses, so that's not great. Where'd Martin go? Yeah, eat that. Yeah, open that up. I think it's all corpses as well. Yep. All right, so they're all dead. Oh, wait, there's one more. We have survival meals. Why does it say extract skull? What would be the point of extracting a skull? I'm not going to. I think Martin's going to need to rest, and then in the morning we'll open up this other area here and see what that is. And then we're probably going to try to steal, if we can. Oh, he's not even wanting to sleep. Okay, fine. Well, then attack this. Whoa, what's going on in here? There's pemmican, there's a butcher table, there's some gazelles that are dead that haven't been butchered yet. So we may drag those back with us. Can we take these sun lamps and stuff, or do we have to deconstruct them? Let me see if I do reform caravan, how that works. Yeah, I could just grab it all. Okay, great. So I'll do that in the morning. So far, this has been a success, but we just got to get back home with that Glitter World medicine, wake up Rice. And then we'll be okay. They're sleeping, so they're good. How are they doing? They're really kind of both good on sleep. Martin is not. So Jackson, why don't you get up a second and let Martin sleep for a second while we figure this out. Yeah, you stand guard. Can we take the solar generator? Reform caravan. Go here. Accept items. Solar generator we can't take. How about the wiring? Power conduits we can't take. We can deconstruct them though. So we're going to deconstruct that. This is all steel that would be really helpful for us. Okay. Sandbags. Is that something we could take? I just don't know. No. Sandbags. I just don't know if we want to spend time deconstructing. Can these guys do construction? They can, but it's going to take them a bit. But it's okay. All of them can do it. Yeah, deconstructing sandbags is going to help us. Because then we can make them back at our place. Jackson's just sleeping on the floor. Now, probably the worst thing that can happen right now is for our main base to get attacked. When are you guys going to get up? Well, I guess Martin does need help. Does need sleep. Ally is almost full on sleep. Time is it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Ally will get up in 5 hours. Deconstruct Martin. Cloth, good. We didn't need cloth. Hey, he's deconstructing fairly quickly. Good job, everybody. Right after we deconstruct this stuff, we're leaving. Where's he going? Just going for a walk? Alright, I won't hassle you for that. Are there any rooms anywhere else that we'd want to open? I know I'm risking a lot. I don't see any rooms there. No, we're going to leave it be. Deconstruct. Stick to the plan. Right after this is deconstructed, we leave. Animal disease. Plague. One of your animals has gotten sick from plague. Make sure that they get proper treatment and rest as much as possible. Gabby got sick. Alright, we'll make it back to you. Okay, we're ready to go. We are ready to go. Let's get rid of the construction from them too. We don't need that anymore. Get back to the world. Click here, reform caravan, add the waypoint back to home, which is 0.4 days. Probably going to take longer since we're going to bring a whole bunch of things. We want survival meals, pemmican. Sure, agave is fine. Then items that we want. That's a big one. That's a big one. We want steel, cloth, components for sure, leather. We're already ready, almost full. Standing lamp. Oh, the machine pistol. And the revolver. We don't care about the corpses. I'm not going to take the gazelles back. What else am I missing that would be good? We only have 8 more kilograms available. All the clothing is tainted. Take some steel urns. No, that's fine. We're good. It's gonna take us a day to get back now because we took so much stuff. Go ahead, guys. Make your way back. And while we're doing that, Pansy, let's take a look. What are you doing? You're eating a packaged meal. Does that mean Rice is starving right now? Close to it. Oh, Pansy's gonna tend to Gabby. Good, great. How you doing, Gabby? Minor plague. Needs tending now. Pansy's doing it. They are 11% immune to whatever's going on. The plague is at 14%. The immunity is at 12.9%. The tend quality was really bad. It was only 27% because I guess Pansy is not a doctor in any way. I think they're about to feed Rice some berries. Yep. Alright, plague is 20%, immunity is 19.5. We just can't have that outpace. Plague's 21, immunity is 21. It might be okay. How are we looking? They're not going to make it in time for tonight. Just rest. Resting doubles the amount that they can forage per day. So it's useful to send somebody that has plant cut. Pansy, how you doing? What'd you just eat? What did you just eat? Rice. 24 more days. You've been in this paralytic abasia for 7 days already. You have over 3 weeks to go, but we're about to come back with some Glitter World medicine. And you're going to feel great. You're going to hop right back up. And we're going to put you right to work. We are... How close? 0.2 days. Starvation. Who? Rice. Why Rice? You just fed her a second ago. Feeding berries to Rice. Okay, so we don't have any meals, so it's kind of a low quality meal that Rice is getting, I understand. There you go. How is Gabby doing? Gabby. Plague. 59%. And the immunity is 62%. We are outpacing it. So I think we'll be okay. And these people are about to get back. There they are. Allies all the way back here. Martin and Jackson can't wait to run back and tell Pansy everything that happened. Unload the inventory. That's right. Good job. Who's the doctor? Martin. Prioritize feeding rice. How do I treat rice with Glitter World medicine? Maybe he needs to pick up a Glitter World medicine? Pick up one. Whoa. What was that? A shuttle for Pansy. Well, I don't know. Do you want to hang around and see what happens with, why can't I use... Anti-Abasia Mechanite Infusion. Requires 5 medical. I don't have anybody that can administer this. So we're just going to have to take care of her for the next 24 days. So Glitter World medicine is the best medicine you can get. But I can't administer it because I'm not a good enough doctor. All right, is what it is. Pansy, what are you doing? You sewing this? How long till the shuttle leaves? Let's get you loaded up. You're gonna plant 1 cactus. Okay, now get in the shuttle. It was nice to see you. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for cleaning up stuff. Not sure what we're going to do with you not here. But maybe you'll visit us someday. Enjoy your shuttle ride. Relations with Shalonla have changed from 0 to 16. So our relationship has gotten better with the Shalonla people. I think once we get to 75, they're an ally. And if somebody attacks us, they'll help us out. That's the kind of thing we need. We got standing lamps from that. We got a steel table. We got some components. We got some stuff. Well, we're not able to revive Rice with the Glitter World medicine, but Glitter World medicine is important because it really heals them. That really heals them in the best way possible. And with such bad doctoring that we have here, we need all the help that we can get. So that's good. I'm glad that we got that. Cloth for sandbags and that sort of thing. We also got standing lamps that would all cost components. We got some components as well. And most importantly, we killed 2 Goo-Oink people because we needed to get some revenge. So Jackson, did you sleep in that room? No, I think you were in this room. Jackson was here. You're all gonna have new beds soon anyway. All right, well, while he's doing that, an ally is continuing to build. ally is also now making another battery. What is her construction skill? She's at 5. She's barely into 5, but that's great. So she'll be able to start building things that are better now. Like solar panels. Okay. What did I just think that we wanted to do? Fertility. So here's the fertility for the surrounding areas. There's really good fertility there. But again, it's kind of far. I don't want to have to worry about that. So I think we're probably just going to make our little farm right over here. What do hydroponics look like in this game? Hydroponics. Hydroponic basin. An artificial nutrient bath for growing plants. The nutrients pumps must work continuously. The plants will die if power is cut. So I'm reading to see, I guess that means I don't need soil. Obviously, because it's hydroponics. But it doesn't offer any kind of fertility bonus or anything like that. So because I have good soil here, I don't think I need to do that. Drug production, we're gonna need to continue that because we're gonna need go juice. So we're gonna definitely need to do that. Auto door would be good for just convenience because it slows people down when they have to actually, wait for the door to open. Medicine production is something we'll need at some point. Armor. We don't have any armor at all. And then Devil's Strand. Devil's Strand, I think, makes a whole bunch of clothing. Recurve bow. Carpets for some sort of things. Plate armor. Okay, that's good. That helps us. But next thing's going to be, we're getting to a point where we're having a little bit of trouble with our food supply. So we have 3 meals right now, and we're kind of like 66% grown on this rice. This corn is 56% grown. So that's going to get to a point where it's just, we're not going to have enough to grow and sustain us. So I think one priority really should be a new farm, and that should be over here somewhere. But that's going to have to be, or I'm going to want it to be, a sun lamp. Did we steal a sun lamp from them, or was it standing? It was a standing lamp. Okay, so a sun lamp. Let's see. Is miscellaneous? No. Furniture, probably. Yeah, it's under furniture. Consumes a huge amount of power. An industrial lamp which lights an area brightly enough to grow crops but consumes a huge amount of power automatically turns itself off at night. Wait, wouldn't I want it on at night? Maybe I need to think about that. Gabby's up. How you doing, Gabby? How you feel? She had extreme plague. 89% and developed immunity to it. Okay, you're a little bit groggy right now, I think. A flash storm. A freak localized flash storm is striking a small area with lightning. This can cause massive fires. Okay, let's look at that real quick. I guess good thing there's not a lot of trees on this map. Alright, while that storm rages, we're gonna make some more farms. Because we're gonna need it. Gonna make it a little off. Just because I'm not sure how my base is gonna develop over here. Actually, let me take a look at the fertility. And let me get there. There's my new base. Maybe we'll just do this. Like that. I don't want to make it too big because then if I get something infects it, it'll be a problem. So why don't we just do like a 15 by 15 there. And we will do one over here, but we're going to make it something that is that takes a long time to grow. There's that, and then right here. So this we're going to make rice. This we're going to come back to in a second. This we're going to make corn. And this we're going to make... What's fiber corn? An inedible fibrous plant which produces a small amount of a wood-like substance. Oh, okay. Wish I would have known that before I made the other thing, but that's fine. Cotton. I mean, I do need clothes because they're all wearing tattered clothes right now and they're not happy. So let's do a little bit of cotton. How long does it take to grow? 8 days? All right. Well, we have 4 beds and we have 4 rooms being built up here. How's wildlife? Maybe we'll kill a couple things, get some food. Let's kill a gazelle or 2. Maybe a rat or 2. We'll leave everything else alone. Who's our hunter? Ally, of course. Wow, she dropped construction like a bad habit and started hunting immediately. She's bloodthirsty. Yeah, it was a good shot. Well, I don't want you to put it there, though. I really don't like these corpse stockpile zone things. I'm deleting them. I don't want them. I want to use this for us. All right. While they're doing that, let's work on our fridge. Does sandstone conduct heat? I probably should have thought about this. I don't know if that is a thing, so put a sandstone door there, sandstone door there. After this room is done, temperature. Yeah, because really the important thing here is that we have a cooler that works so that we can refrigerate our food so that it doesn't spoil. Because right now, unrefrigerated spoils in 3.8 days. What just upset him? Jackson openly insulted Martin's generosity. Why? Oh, but Martin started it. He openly insulted Jackson's ideas. Huh. Hey, looks like Ally a little bit ago tried to flirt with Jackson by jokingly poking at his sense of responsibility. Jackson ignored the advance. Party. Jackson's throwing a party. Everyone who goes will gain recreation, social energy, and a lasting mood boost. Where's he throwing a party? How do we attend this party? Everybody's asleep. Where's this party, Jackson? Attending party. Martin is attending the party. Ally's going to attend the party. Rice can't because she's paralyzed. Oh, they're all hanging out. Shy, why don't you get in on this? Come on. Ah, Shaw's being shy. She doesn't like crowds. I guess he really didn't want to attend. Martin just walked away. Jackson tried to convert Ally to his ideologian. Ally's certainty has fallen from 98% to 96%. She resents the conversion attempt, but she's become less sure. What's his religion? Jackson's religion. Wavian Creed. Alright, so their main thing is they like raising animals is the right way, raising plants to eat is not. Human primacy. Humans are the moral center of the universe. And they're a ritualist. There is a greater energy in the universe. Through ritual, we can understand it and harness its power. Okay. The party has finished. Did you guys get a boost? Attended party, 6. So Jackson actually has a buff from us killing those goo oink people. Not bad. Let's see what's going on in the world. We still have that logging camp right here, which we're not going to attack. There's no reason to. Where are the gooinks? Are they these ones? Oh no, it's the blue ones, that's right. So we are going to kill them. We don't want roofs in this spot before I forget to do that, because we're going to vent to the outside world. Same thing with this geothermal room we have going on. We have some battery getting charged. Cooler right there. So we're going to finish this refrigerator, move our food, start moving our beds, and start getting way more advanced. We'll be more clean, healthier, happier, way more productive. So what are the loose ends we have going on right now? Loose end is, I mean, just to be dealt with. Rice is paralyzed for another 22 days. And that's about it. We're just going to have to take care of her until then. And then she's going to join us. When she joins us, she's going to be our researcher. And she has a burning passion for it. So it's really going to get us caught up quickly. Speaking of research, first thing she's going to probably want to do is drug production. Finish that off. Since she'll be so good at it, she's going to be able to get through a lot of these early ones pretty quickly. Geothermal power. We need 8 construction to be able to build that. By the time she's able to build that or research that, I'm sure that Ally will have 8 construction. And that power output's going to be great. Consistent power. But we definitely need to do things like build some defenses. If I'm really planning this out a little bit better here, I could think that, you know, attacks can come from the border. That's why when you see this this little line here, you can't build here. You can't build on this side of the line. You can't even mark it because attacks can come from any part in these corners here and these edges. So we should build, you know, back a little bit a wall to protect us. And maybe some turrets and that sort of thing, but that's a little bit further off. Certainly, we need to build some smithing, some gun production. In fact, if we look at the research, that really quickly, machining, gunsmithing, we can make a bolt-action rifle, a revolver, gun turrets, autocannons, and ultimately get all the way up to doing things like starflight and so on. But what is bioregeneration? I've never seen that before. Unlock the Biosculptor's Pod's bioregeneration cycle. It'll heal old scars, regenerate small lost body parts like fingers and toes, and cures many of the physical maladies that come with old age. Interesting. Deep drilling. Deep drills extract resources from underground and need a ground penetrating scanner to find the resources. What's a deep drill do? A deep crust drilling rig for extracting minerals from deep under the surface. The drill will yield stone chunks if no resources are present. Can be repositioned freely. Cool. So we have a lot to do. In this episode, we took out the Gooink. We grabbed some Glitter World medicine because we thought we were going to be able to revive Rice and cut short her paralytic Abasia. But unfortunately, we don't have a doctor that can actually administer that treatment. So we're just going to have to feed her for the next 3 weeks, and that's that. But at least we'll save the medicine for other things that may happen, that will happen. Made great progress on our base by getting it some electricity. That's going to help things in general. Ally is now level 5 construction. She started off this project at level 1. And so she's making great progress there. This base is going to be moved pretty quickly. We'll have some sandstone, or maybe we'll do granite, or even marble. We're probably going to try to do marble. How about that? We're going to do marble. We're going to talk about that right now. Marble flagstone. How about marble tile? Marble tile will add beauty. So we're going to try to do marble tile throughout the entire base, which means we're going to have to cut some marble chunks and do all that. But that's fine. We have people that are going to do that for us. So we accomplished a lot. We made more farms. And we got a lot going on. So next episode, we're going to continue building. Maybe go on another quick jaunt through the world. Maybe go to the high town and see what they have going on. Buy some weapons. Or sell a couple things that we have here. So tune in next time and we'll see what happens then. See you then.